Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome to another day of Planmas. Today we are doing the first Plan With Me with a Christmas set, and it is November the 25th through the 1st of December in my Caress Press inserts, and I'm using a Caress Press mystery kit called Winter Wondershop, which I thought was so pretty. It came out last year and I'm finally using it in my lineup, but I thought it still lent more wintry than Christmassy outright. Because it's sort of like a Christmas market. So I decided to use it for this week just to extend the Christmas kits a little bit. Now originally I was going to use green foil with a dark green foil from Scribble Prints Co in this, but I actually wasn't sure I liked the green with this shade of green in the kit. So I decided to switch to a light gold foil bundle. Like, it's a gold foil bundle from Scribble Prints Co, but it's a little bit lighter than her normal foil, so it's like light gold. So I thought this will still work even though I did use gold the week before. It doesn't really matter, but it's like a lighter gold, but it's still nice and shiny and not quite like matte bronze. So it's like a shiny matte bronze, I guess. But yeah, so I decided to switch the foil around because yeah, I just wasn't feeling that green with this set because the green's a lot more muted really in this kit. So we're gonna do the usual color blocking, and I used the confetti bundle from SPC. I just used the bow bottom washi, and I used the bow sidebar headers, and I used and then I used all the full boxes, but I didn't use any of the glitter full boxes or any glitter header overlays or anything like that. And then I just pulled in some hole reinforcers from Caress Press that are in gold. And I also used a gold script for November on the top. It still works, even if it's not the right kind of shade of gold. I didn't use too much other gold throughout the set, so I think it still looks okay. But now we're going to get started on our day by day. Alright, so we're going to start the day by day now, and we have the complete spread here. I just put in the book I was reading at the first part of the week. I did finish it on Wednesday, but that's okay. I was reading Ancillary Justice by Anne Leckie and working on shop sets. So let's start putting Monday down. Monday had a typical Coffee Monday. And then I didn't have any videos up this week except for Sunday because, you know, we were waiting out for Planmas. So I don't have any videos to put here, but I did have some planning time, planned out my week in my planner and whatnot. And then I was doing some work, just working on a shop set. So I pulled out I've pulled out a few colors of the week doodle collections, but then I've also pulled out some Christmas icons like this little hot coffee. And then we have planning time, and I'm using these Once More with Love iPads for work this week because I felt like they matched okay. So I did work, and then after work I want to put on the bottom one of these. I was working on my journal, so I did some journaling. So put that in here. Did some journaling, and then we also, the new TV show that we started watching was Malcolm in the Middle. Because, yeah, I haven't watched it since like probably it came out in the 2000s. So it's been a long time, and yeah, it was fun to like try out Malcolm in the Middle again, and have been enjoying it. It's kind of funny, like, because it starts in like 2000, so it's very old, very old and nostalgic now. Yeah, I've been enjoying Malcolm in the Middle. Like, I watched little bits and pieces there when it came out, but I don't really remember any of it, and I didn't watch it like all the way through. So it's been fun to watch Malcolm in the Middle as our current show. Then I just worked on some editing for Planmas videos, and I was reading Ancillary Justice, which I was reading the physical book of in the end. I started with the audiobook, and then I started reading the physical book, and it was nice to read the book before bed. And that was a very simple Monday. So Tuesday, we're gonna put in that it was payday. That's when our money from the shop comes in. And then of course I was doing more work. But I wasn't feeling as inspired. I was working on a travel set at the time. And I've taken a break from the travel set because then I was like, you know what? People seem to still want a winter set, so I will just get a winter set done. I got an idea for one finally because I didn't have one. So yeah, I think this day is when I decided to put aside the travel art set and started working on. I'll start working on winter on the Wednesday. Thursday I stopped doing that work and I just started doing some drawing for myself. I drew my magical readathon character because I'm setting up a journal for that. But I don't know if you've seen the video for that yet or not, but I did decide to film my magical readathon journal setup. I was going to go up during Platinum. So yeah, I started doing that, except now I've finished that drawing. I was like, you know what? I think this would make a really good kit too. So I've now built a set around my magical readathon elf character. Yeah, I'm just going to differentiate doing work drawing and doing normal drawing. Although I guess now it is work drawing. But hey, it was nice just to draw that for myself. But I did make sure to draw it into the level of what I would put in my shop. So it still works that I want to move it across. So then after doing all that, we watched more Malcolm in the Middle, and we had Indian food delivered for dinner. And then I was playing Fields of Mystery as well before bed, and then right before bed I was reading more of Ancillary Justice. Yeah. Loving Fields of Mystery, and these little chicken stickers to mark it. So cute. And it's fun to be able to use different book stickers since I was reading the physical book. That was the other big difference with watching Malcolm in the Middle now, is that it was basically the same age as us in 2000, so watching it as an adult from the parents' point of view is even funnier, so I've been enjoying. That's been really good. So Wednesday, we did a whole bunch of cleaning. Oh yeah, because we had maintenance coming back, so you guys were seeing, I think it was the last week or the week before, we had our vents all cleaned out with huge well, they cleaned all the vents and all the air ducts and stuff in our building. And then they dropped another notice on us saying that they're going to come back and check all the vents. I guess now that they've finished cleaning all of them, that they're checking that they're all balanced or something. I don't know. Anyway. And they told us we got that notice on Tuesday. So I was like, well, and they're going to check the entire apartment. So annoyingly, I was like, I want to get started on work on Wednesday, but I also had just to clean the whole apartment again. Yeah, because they didn't give us much notice, which is annoying. So cleaned up the whole apartment again. Luckily, it wasn't too bad since we'd recently did a deep clean, and we've been keeping it clean since then, which is pretty nice. But yeah, so I did a whole cleaning of the apartment to make sure it was all right for the maintenance people to walk through and check the vents. Then I did some work, and then I did some more work on my journal. I was working on my 2025 setup of my reading journal. And then pretty typical, afterwards we were watching Malcolm in the Middle, and we did some meal prep as well. We made some breakfast sausage and roast potatoes and things. And then, so Tuesday, wait, I'm on Wednesday, silly. And then on Wednesday, we did an IKEA order. So that's what that was for. Let me have a look what I want to use here. I'll just use another one of these. We ordered another lot of IKEA. We're looking at, we wanted to get a second Kallax for by the kitchen so we can move some of our like organization from the kitchen cabinets into the Kallax. So we also had like the cabinet inserts that you can put on them, so they're like enclosed with a door. So we put a bunch of our baking stuff there, as well as one of the cubes is Heidi's cat food in it now, and that's made a lot more room in our pantry and our shelves to like rearrange things in the kitchen. But yeah, we have a lot more like space to put things in. So we ordered that on Wednesday, and then we also ordered some so we saw some new little lamps for the bedside table, and I really liked them. I usually don't like bedside table lamp designs, but these ones I like. So I got those because we only had one bedside table light, and it was on lock side. But anyway, now you both have a light, and it looks very nice in like a real bedroom. And then we also got a little Christmas gnome because, I don't know, he was cute. And I've fallen to the gnomes. The gnomes were never a thing for me. They're very much a Nordic thing. And yeah, I guess I'm like, well, I've lived in Finland for 6 years now. I might as well have a gnome for Christmas. So we have a little gnome and he sits by the TV. And then finally, I finished Ancillary Justice, and it was really, really good. I think I gave it 4.5 stars. And yeah, November was hard. Like November, I read like 4 really amazing books, but I did decide that Ancillary Justice would be my favorite monthly pick. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. It is a sci-fi about an AI who goes rogue, and it's really interesting, and I really enjoy it. And there's also 2 more books, so it's like a trilogy. So I'm looking forward to reading more about Breck, the AI. But that is the first half of the week of our first holiday spread. So let's get into the second half. This cake looks so delicious. Looks so good. So Thursday, I started off the morning by doing some journaling. And then maintenance came. Luckily, they didn't come like too late, because sometimes, well, they set the time to be from like 7:30 to like 3 p.m. I can't remember when they came, but it was in the morning still, which was nice. Yeah, the maintenance came through and checked all of the vents and stuff. And then, just a little house for that, even though we're in an apartment building. And then I was finally getting stuck into my work of my winter set called Snowbound. And yeah, I was like super motivated for that. I felt good about it. I think I actually finished the people on Wednesday, and then I got all the scenes done on Thursday. So that was good. I was nicely motivated to do this set. It was feeling really good. Forget my spelling there of maintenance, I can't remember. So, yeah, I had to correct an E here. Anyway, then we just caught up on our TV shows. So we watched What We Do in the Shadows, which is almost finished. It's like final season. So sad, but I'm glad they're like finishing it on a high kind of thing. And then we also, the actual last episode of the franchise on HBO was there, and we watched that and it was really good. So fingers crossed it gets renewed. I feel like you just never know, but I really enjoyed it. And if it doesn't get renewed, then I will. I enjoyed watching the show. So you can't blame me, because I've been watching them as they come out. So we watched that, and then we decided to put on a Christmas film. So we put on Elf, because that was an easy film to have on in the background of doing other stuff. So I have a little Buddy the Elf from Scribble Prints Co. and an elf script. And then that evening I just played some more Fields of Mystria. Put that in there. A super chill night. Alright. So that was Thursday. Then Friday I was doing more work and I got all of the elements line art done. So I lined and colored in. So that was really good. So what am I putting here on Friday? Oh, okay. What was I reading? Oh yes, okay. I had to remember that. I'm barely out of this week and I'm already like confused as heck as to what I'm doing. But anyway, put a grocery delivery here. Okay, so on Wednesday and Thursday I was listening to an audiobook of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, and it was a translation by, let me just pick this up, by J.R.R. Tolkien. And the audiobook was read by Terry Jones from Monty Python, one of my favorite Pythons, so it was very nice to listen to him read me Sir Gawain and the Green Knight in Tolkien's translation. And I read it as, I already owned it and I wanted to read it, but I read it as part of the Christmas reading challenge from Scribble Prints Co. But yeah, I was reading it Thursday and Friday because it was only like 4 hours long, so I finished it on Friday while I was working, and then we had our groceries delivered. But it was very good. You know, it's an enjoyable little poem from a very, very old English poem. So I enjoyed it. But I was thinking, I wanted to read it because I really enjoyed the movie The Green Knight, which stars Dev Patel. So, yeah, it's pretty good. And then, I'm looking at Friday. So then we've played Fields of Mystery again, and we made, I'm just looking at what we have here. Oh yeah, I was using this pizza icon to mark that I was watching Malcolm in the Middle, because, you know, all I had was the pizza. And then, okay, so what am I going to use to mark this? Maybe I'll use this. So then we had shortbread cookies from just Walker's shortbread, and we had hot chocolates this evening and just enjoyed that. So I used these little seed packets for Fields of Mystria, which are very cute. And then the little pizza icon for Malcolm in the Middle. And then I didn't bake shortbread, I just ate Walker's shortbread, but we had that with hot chocolate and it was really good. But I just thought I'd use these Christmas stickers to go with that. Then we had hot chocolates because in the grocery delivery we got like a can of whipped cream, or as they say in Britain, squirty cream. So we had the hot chocolate and squirted some cream on top, and it was very yummy. So yeah, that was nice. Alright, so Saturday I need to put in that I went and picked up mail. I had some tombos delivered, and they went to the postal box that's a couple of blocks away from here, and that's also next to like a big online shop, like a big shop. So we also picked up some stuff from there. Just had to pick it up from the store. What I want to do with this. Might switch some stuff around here because it makes no sense, but I have something here. We had to go walk, and you know, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't like rainy or anything or wet. It was just cold. Because we're in that season now. I'm going to mix this up because I have it in a different order. But I have these little rain boots for going to pick up mail. And then I washed a bunch of our clothes. And then played Mystria with the little chicken again. I think the chicken's my favorite one. The little chicken. Okay, now I can put these other things in, but we decided to order a Christmas tree because we haven't had a Christmas tree at all since we've been here, like a proper big one. So we just never have found one that, like, I want a pre-lit one because I can't be bothered with lights anymore. I wanted a pre-lit one, but I also needed a tree that would actually fit in our apartment. So we needed a skinny one, but they never had them here. But finally this year, the main, like, people who make fake Christmas trees here in Finland, they have a limited edition skinny tree. So I picked her up. So I ordered that and it was going to get delivered the next week. But yeah, that was very exciting to finally have a Christmas tree. Okay, I'm gonna put this in. Since we have room, we'll add different things. Let me just split these apart. A little bit of room. Okay. So yeah, I ordered the Christmas tree, which is very exciting. I've never had a pre-lit tree, so that's cool. They just want a thing like in Australia for a long time, or even here for a long time, so I feel like the Americans had that first. And then we were watching Malcolm in the Middle, and then for dessert we had sticky toffee pudding, which we got some from our British food order. So we finally had a sticky toffee puddings, and then I started a new book on my Kindle, and it's called The Rabbitback Literary Society, and it is a Finnish book that's translated into English. And I'm reading this also for the Christmas reading challenge of Scribble Prints Co because it has snow on the cover, and it is also, I don't think it's about this cover, I think it needs to be snow or wintry in the book, and it is snowing in the book and there's a snowstorm because it's Finland. So yeah, I've been reading that and I've been really enjoying it actually. Luck just had randomly bought it because it was on sale, and it described itself as being like Twin Peaks, and it is a little bit like Twin Peaks, but like with a Finnish edge to it, I guess. But yeah, I've been enjoying Rabbitback. Alright, that is Saturday and we're almost done. And it's the 1st of December. It was the very first day of Planmas. So of course my first video is going up, which was a December monthly. That's just the natural start of the month, I think. Let's just like plan it out. Look at all the events we have for this month, which is not a lot, arguably. But yeah, it was nice to get that in. I'm gonna put something small in here because I have these are all very small. I guess I will just put a big box here. Or maybe I could do a square box because that would be maybe less silly. I don't know. It's still like big and silly, but so we had the plan with me for the December monthly go up, and I got a little Christmas icon to mark my Christmas Planmas videos. And then I put these new nails on, which I think are very fun Christmassy nails. And then I was doing some filming, of course. Gonna keep up on the filming and keep up on Planmas stuff. And that was the 1st of December, so of course Jingle Jam started, which is a Yogscast gaming channel thing. They do a charity 2 week they do a 2 week they do 2 weeks worth of streams to raise money for charity. So, and they have, I think, 8 charities that money goes to. So yeah, of course had to watch Jingle Jam and pick up the charity bundle. And then I think we're gonna put this on we're gonna put this here. And then we're gonna put a little thing on the bottom. I think that's how I'm doing it. Okay. So yeah, Jingle Jam started. And yeah, they do they stream all evening long. And we got dumplings from restaurant Asian Vibe. And then I decided to start reading some of the, so, you know, I've been waiting for the book Wind and Truth to come out, which comes out the next week on December 6th or 7th. But they'd been releasing early chapters to that on Reactor magazine. I think they'd released like 33 chapters by this time, because they were releasing them like a couple of chapters every week from July. So I started reading a few of those chapters, and I read about 13 or so chapters this night just on my phone, because they're just on the Reactor website. So I started reading Wind and Truth a little bit this night, and it was so good. I teared up twice already. I'm not prepared. I feel like this book's going to destroy me. But anyway, read some of that, and then I had insomnia that night. I didn't fall asleep until like 4 a.m., so that was fun. And that is the completed week. So we got there for the second half. And we have some deco bits to put throughout, obviously. So let me collect myself up here. Get some things out of the way. So we can put her together. Okay. Whoop. I'm gonna go out, not in. Anyway, that is the completed spread. She looks so pretty. I love these greens and like warm chocolate browns. They're like really pretty. Make me think of coffee, actually. Coffee and chocolate, these colors. So let me put these like sparkly bits throughout, because that always looks nice. Put some in our book. Yeah, I was going through books this week, just picking up some short ones, and yeah, just reading a few things. Like, I need to catch up on like all the small things I need to read before Wind and Truth comes out, because that book is over 1,000 pages long. It's like 65 hours long on the audiobook. Although I usually listen to those audiobooks on 1.2, so it saves me a couple of hours, but it's gonna be a long read. So we got to catch up on the other things I wanted to read in December. So I started some of those this week in November, because why not? You got the time. But yeah, it was a good start to the holiday season. Playing video games, getting work done. We watched our first Christmas movie. We've had hot chocolates and sticky toffee pudding and shortbread. Jingle Jam started, as did Planmas, so a pretty nice week altogether. But look how shiny and pretty. I'm glad I switched to the light gold instead of the dark green. It just wasn't the right green for this set. But if you like this plan with me, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you can watch the rest of Planmas. It's still ongoing through the 25th of December. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed today's plan with me, and leave me down below a tree, maybe a Christmas tree, or even just like the pine tree, because this is very much like pine feeling, if you've watched this whole video and enjoyed it. But otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day and that you enjoyed watching and spending some time with me. We've got short videos, we've got long videos through Planmas, so just nice to have something to watch every day, I think. But otherwise, I thank you so much for having me, for your time today, even though I cannot speak at all. But I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye.